Joe Biden caught on tape testing a new campaign strategy. Joe Biden caught on tape testing a new campaign strategy, cursing out voters. Biden's berating of a pro-Second Amendment auto worker in Michigan is going viral, but not for the reasons the Biden campaign might like. For starters, it shows that Biden is fairly confused about his own stance on guns. More importantly, though, it's another glaring sign that Biden just isn't up to the task of being president, handling, forget complex issues that have been around, Dinesh, for what? I don't know, 50 years in American political life. Dinesh D'Souza, conservative commentator and author of the upcoming book, States of Socialism, hits the shelves in just a few months. Dinesh, if this is how he treats curious, interested voters, how do we expect him to deal with foreign leaders, especially someone as crafty as, I don't know, President Xi of China?
Biden's behavior, I think, is shocking because it's one thing, Trump can be tough in dealing with powerful opponents, the way he takes on Pelosi or the way he takes on Adam Schiff. But here's Biden taking on an ordinary guy who comes up to him and asks him about his position on gun control. And I think Biden's irascibility, his indignation, his complete surrender to emotion over reason, I think this is the hallmark. Shakespeare very gently used the term a second childhood. And what he meant is that we reach a stage in life when ultimately we return to the peevishness, the irascibility of childhood, and Biden is showing all those symptoms.
Dinesh, this is what Biden used to sound like when he talked about guns just, not too long ago. Watch.
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun, have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun. If there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here or walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house.
Look, he was giving us some how-to there, but ignoring the point that he's gung-ho about guns there, look at how he had a take-charge attitude. It's kind of not the Biden that we see now.
I think that's the point. There's a kind of a propaganda message out there from the left. Oh, gee, Biden's always been like this. There's no change in him at all. But no, Biden used to be savvy, quick. Look at the way he debated in the last presidential, vice presidential debate. He was alert. So I think what we're seeing here is a new Biden. And this is a very distressing sight. And in fact, it's rather startling to see that Biden has essentially become the presumptive nominee, a man who is ultimately having difficulty, I think, coming to grasp with normal human interactions.
Now, at one point, he denied that he wanted to take away people's guns.
I'm not taking your gun away at all. You need 100 rounds. I did not say that. That's not. I did not say that. It's a viral video like the other ones you're putting out that are simply a lie.
Well, let's go to the videotape. Here's what he told Anderson Cooper back in August.
So to gun owners out there who say, well, a Biden administration means they're going to come for my guns.
Bingo. You're right if you have an assault weapon. The fact of the matter is they should be illegal, period.
Well, setting aside the fact that he called them AR-14s, Dinesh, never heard of that one before, he seems to be forgetting the basics here.
I think part of Biden's indignation here is this, and that is that he's looking at people, he's looking at working-class white guys who used to be the backbone of the Democratic Party. This was the base of FDR's coalition, and somehow these guys, the very guys that Biden 20 years ago could count on, have now migrated into Trump supporters. And it's almost as if Biden is witnessing his own party undergo this transformation. They've embraced socialism, identity politics, so a guy like Biden is lost in more than one sense. It's not just that he's disconnected from reality, he's disconnected from the Democratic Party itself.
He's seeing his old party just completely eviscerated. That's a brilliant point, and I'm really mad I didn't think of it first, Dinesh. It's exactly, that guy should have been a Biden voter. The shotgun, going behind the, pulling the shotgun out and scaring the intruder and everything. That's perfect, Dinesh. Great to see you tonight. Thanks so much.